Hey everybody, please bear with me. I'm not a public speaker for a reason. I write for a reason. It is not so I can appear before camera. But I have a really important and special message that I really hope people will pay attention to. I'm an average American, but I love this country and I love the people who have defended our country and who still do. Our military and veterans don't start wars. Politicians start wars. Our men and women in uniform give up their peace so that we can have it. Peace should not be politicized, and neither should the care that our veterans and returning troops deserve and are promised to them. But too often it is politicized. Our veterans are used for votes and for other... I don't want to get into that. That's not really what I was... The 1-year anniversary of Robin Williams' death came up a couple of days ago. Robin Williams, the actor, the comedian, and yes, he was hilarious. He was a great actor, very gifted, talented man, and it was a tragedy that he died the way he did, committing suicide. But I find it incredible that so many people who remembered the anniversary of his death probably have no clue that in our country we're losing 22 veterans a day to suicide. Think about that number for a minute. That's 22. What would people think if we lost 22 actors a day? Or 22 musicians? 22 family members or friends or co-workers? Would anybody care? I hope to God people start caring about our vets. During this past year since Robin Williams died, we've lost over 8,000 veterans to either suicide or to poor care or no care. And this is just, oh God. One veteran a day dying by suicide is one too many. 22 a day is unacceptable, and it's a national disgrace. This is, I don't know. I hope you got the number in your head, because, I don't know, maybe hopefully you're saying by now, what can I do? I'm nobody special. What can I do to help? I'm nobody special. I don't do much. I write, but so do millions of other people. I'm average. I don't do much, but I'm talking about it. I've learned some about it. And talking is not much, but it's a beginning. We need to spread awareness about what's happening in our country. So begin talking about it. Talk to friends, talk to coworkers, talk to roommates, classmates, family members, and start getting the numbers out there and start helping people to understand and become aware themselves. The more we get people talking about it, maybe someday somebody hopefully will start listening, or our veterans will at least know that people care enough. If you know a vet, call a vet. Email, visit them, just to see how they're doing. Don't wait for Veterans Day to appreciate our vets. Every day should be Veterans Day. Just let them know that you care. And then tell your friends, tell your coworkers, if they know vets, to call them, talk to them. If you're on social media sites like Twitter, hashtag 22 a day, hashtag Veterans Lives Matter, hashtag TAVT, that's Telephone and Veteran Tuesday, hashtag PTSD, TBI. Go to the, I don't know, retweet what you see already or make up your own and just get the numbers out there, get the information out there. Tweet them to your representatives, tweet them to your senators, call your local politicians, tweet to your local news. Our national news never talks about it. When an actor or a musician or somebody dies or does something stupid, they talk about it for days. How often do they talk about veterans' death? Unless it's a big scandal or something with the VA, but they don't mention it. They don't, they'll talk about it one time and then they'll forget. So let's get awareness going first. Learn about post-traumatic stress disorder and TBI, traumatic brain injury. Our vets aren't crazy. They're not weird. They're not dangerous. They're wounded. They're hurting inside. They might not have scars on the outside of their bodies. They might look normal on the outside, and then people assume they're fine. But they're wounded and they hurt on the inside, and they need to know that people care about them, that they're not going to be judged, but that they have things that they need to get through. And a lot of times they need help from people, or just for somebody to care enough to listen to them. We might not understand what they're going through, but if you just listen to them and just show that you care about them. Volunteer at a VA clinic, visit a veterans shelter, or find an organization that works with vets to help them with PTSD or TBI. Volunteer time or donate money. There's a lot of great organizations around this country that do work with vets to help them with PTSD, whether it's, working with dogs or whatever. Just find a good organization and get in there and get active. It's not enough to just feel bad. We need to do something. We need to start acting on it. Our military has always fought for our freedoms. Everything that we have to enjoy in our lives every day is because they fought for it, for us. And it's time that we fight for them. It's time for us to stand up and say enough is enough. They deserve more than what they get. If you're a veteran and you're seeing this and you're hurting, please reach out to somebody. You matter, and people do care about you. Don't think, please get help. Somebody will help you. Just reach out. Go to a veterans organization wherever you live, or if you're on social media sites, go on Twitter. There are a bunch of us who care. Just reach out to a friend. They might not understand what you're going through, but they will listen. I will listen. I know other people will too, because we care and we don't want to lose any more of you guys. You've done so much already. You've gone through so much already, and it's time that we have your back, because you matter. So we might not know your situations, but we won't judge you. We still care, and I care, and I'll listen. If you ever need a shoulder, an ear, or just somebody to listen, or a friend, just please get help. I'm here and so are others. Please just reach out. And please, everybody, would you stop with the, stop with the political correct crap of, all lives matter. Our veterans' lives matter. But we wouldn't be able to enjoy what we have without them. So they do matter. And it's time to show them that they matter. So thank you for listening. Sorry for such a lousy message, but thank you for listening to it. Please do something to help. Now, thanks.